Welcome to another quick episode of MTG Chuy. Today we are going to do a really quick video just so that everyone gets accustomed or knows the difference between a D20 die and a Spindown life counter. So if you want to look at the other screen here, I have actually brought two. This right here is a life Spindown counter, and this is an actual D20 die. So first thing is first, we're going to start out with the original, which is this one. So this is a D20 die, commonly used in Dungeons and Dragons, which is the reason why we're using D20s in this set. So the quickest way to learn is that the D20 is an actual die of chance. It's meant for the sole purposes of random chance. And you'll notice this because it'll have the similar features of a regular D6, which is this one. So for example, in the D6, actually let me get a, so you can see better. All right, so if you look at the 1, you'll notice that on the exact opposite side, you'll have a 6. Just like you have a 4, opposite side, you have 3. Each side adds up to 7. You have a 5. Other side is 2. And in this regard, is, for example, if you get a 1, you could have had any of these other numbers. And that's what makes a D20 or D6 in this particular example a die of chance, which is what you want to do, right? So for example, we'll look at the D20 and you'll see that there's the 20, and on the exact opposite side, that's where you see the 1. Thus, if you add up the opposite sides of every single one, it will always be 21. So for example, we have 4, 17, 10, 11, 8, 13. And this is more of a chance because, for example, if you roll a 1, and you just look all around here, you could have easily gone a 19, a 13, a 7. So as you can see, you have a more of a random chance of getting any of the numbers. And so when you spin, see, got a 13. That could have easily been a 1, 11, or a 5. 18 or 4, if you will. So that is the main features of a D20 die. And so when we compare it to a spin down counter, which is this, they still have 20 sides. This one in particular is bigger, but that doesn't matter. So you'll see that the 20 in this particular case is the Zendikar Rising symbol, and it literally, the name of it tells you exactly what it does. Spin down dial. So what do? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and finally 1 right on the end. So this one is not a die of chance. For example, if you were to roll a 4, you're actually closer to 4, 3, 2, and 5. If you get a 14, you're actually closer to 14, 13, and 12. And in that regard, the possible numbers that you get are no longer left to chance. And instead, you're looking at a situation where, I mean, not I can't, but someone may be able to roll the die in such a way that they're always going to be able to get it in this general vicinity. And if you do, then you're very likely to get one of the higher numbers. Again, how possible is it? It's probably really hard. It probably takes a lot of practice, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it is possible, and thus that's the reason why in D&D and in this particular set we are using D20s and not spin down life counters. And with all that being said, there's rule 0, and if everyone in your play group decides that you're going to use that, fine. If you're playing Commander, if you're playing one-on-one, if your opponent agrees that this is it, and that's what you're playing on your kitchen table, or probably even at your LGS, that's probably fine. However, if you do intend on playing, this set on any official tournament, be warned that you will be required to use a D20 and not a spin down dial. So again, D20 yes, spin dial no, parentheses maybe. And that, friends, is the difference between a D20 and a spin down live counter. Take this information as you wish. Just make sure you play some good games of Magic. That's it.